Samaramabham Shankaracharyamध्यमाम् Asmadacharyapariyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Paramatmane Namaha Om. Let's start the 9th chapter. 11th chapter. 10th chapter. अथ दशमोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच भूय एव महाबाहो शृण्वे परमं वचः यत्तेऽहं प्रीयमाणाय वक्ष्यामि हितकाम्यया न मे विदुः सुरगणाः प्रभवन्न महर्षयः अहमादिर्हि देवानां महर्षीणां च सर्वशः यो मामजमनादिं च लोकमहेश्वरम् असम्मूढः समर्थ्येषु सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः भयं च भयमेव च अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावा भूतानां मत्त एव पृथग्विदाः महर्षयः सप्त पूर्वे चत्वारो मनवस्तथा मद्भावा मानसा जाताः येषां लोक इमाः प्रजाः एतां विभूतिं योगं च नात्र संशयः अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवः मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां समन्विताः मच्चित्ता मद्गतः प्राणाः बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च तेषां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगन्तं येन मामुपयान्ति ते तेषां ओके right. Okay, today there will be certain amount of disturbances. There is sports event and all going on. There will be certain sound. That is how it is. We have to manage with it. So, Bhagavan started giving the Vishwarupa what is Bhagavan's Paripurna Avataram or Darshanam, or what is he, is what he started clearly mentioning. So, with the third shloka, or from the fourth shloka, he started it, and he said, Yomam ajam anadincha lok Yomam ajamanadincha Veti lokamaheshwaram asammudha samartyeshu sarvapapaih pramuchyate. Aham ajam anadincha yaha vetti aham loka maheshwaram. Asammudaha sa vetti. Yaha asammudaha sa vetti aham loka maheshwaram ajam anadincha. Okay. Martyeshu yaha martyeshu sa sarvapapaih pramuchyate. So, I who is ajam and anadim, who doesn't have a janma or a beginning, and anadim, which is independent of time, kalatrayepi tishtati anadim. Okay. Ajam, which doesn't have any birth, which doesn't have any beginning. That means I am there at all times. I never go at all. Even if there is pralayam or anything, I am still there the way it is. Understand how you will understand me as Aham Loka Maheshwar. I am that Ishvara from where the whole Srishti has come. Okay. So Jagat Karanam Ishvara. And that is what he clearly says that. So the first step is understanding this Ishvara as Saguna, then understanding this Ishvara as a concept where he is the Jagat Karanam, Nimitta Karanam, Upadana Karanam. As Nimitta Karanam we understand, but then we don't accept easily Upadana Karanam. And for accepting Upadana Karanam only, that Vishwarupa Darshanam is there. That Vishwarupa Darshanam, Bhagavan as the world which is manifested or unmanifested, everything is Bhagavan. That particular concept is coming out of boxing Bhagavan into a Murti Rupa or just one Guna, one Saguna Rupa, and seeing that all the Gunas are Bhagavan only. Okay, it is not Nirguna still. So the second level of maturing, going ahead, is seeing Bhagavan in everything. For getting that value or getting that knowledge and conviction, you have to first accept that Bhagavan is the cause of everything. Only when he is the cause of everything, then he will be available in everything. Because cause manifests as effect in everything. So first you have to, the moment we say no, where is Bhagavan? It is just happening by itself. Then the question comes, why is it happening by itself? When you say itself means what? So that is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is there. Then if that Bhagavan is there, he is not a person who has just done it and then gone away. My job is over. Okay. Like what we say is, after doing everything, he gave a parting gift to this human being, that I have stopped. My portfolio of creation is over now. Whatever is going to be created is going to be done by you all now. Okay. So, but that is not a reality. That is a way to understand that, okay, now what we do is Bhagavan is doing through us. Okay. But then the direction is given by us, our buddhi. And that is where the problem is. So all the creation and destructions are just happening, modifications are happening. That is where the Bhagavan is there. The direction is given by us to a great extent. So Bhagavan is there in anything. This is Bhagavan's creation, and Bhagavan manifests in his creation. He is not outside his creation. Because our philosophy is the only philosophy where we say our Ishvara is not outside the system, and all the rules of the system is applicable for Ishvara also. Then you'll say, this is a problem, na? It is like saying, we are the policemen, but the rules are for you and not for us. Will you accept it? So we created the rules. We ensured that we executed the rules. We ensured that people follow the rules by we being a part of it and following it. So we are not outside it. This is a very important aspect. Why? Otherwise, we will give one dosha to Bhagavan that he is partial. There is no niyama in his system. Anything can happen. No. Bhagavan is a part of the system. He can never break the rule which is created by him. Others may break, but the creator will never break his rule. And that's why he, being in the system, he will ensure that the rule is followed. अगर किया है रूल तो उसको पालन करना भी भगवान ही कर रहे हैं, because he is there in the system. If he is outside the system, then every time he will have to come and create a new one, which he never does. That is why he mentions that I don't create anything new. Surya Chandra Basau Dhata Yatha Purva Kalpayat. Whatever was there earlier, the sun and moon brings back the whole setup again back. Okay. Surya Chandra Basau Dhata Yatha Purvam Akalpayat. From there it will come again to this Srishti. Again it will go off. Again it will be bundled. Again it will come. So he is ensuring that system is manifested by being present in the system. That is why we have that Vishnu who is the operator part. The operator cannot sit outside and operate. He is a part of the system and all the rules of the system are applicable to him. You will, right now our mindset will be, Bhagavan can do any chamatkar. These rules cannot apply to him. Correct? Because he is the rule maker, he can do anything. And this is what we have to first break from our head. If he can do something which you can imagine, then that's a part of his rule book. It is not a chamatkar. It's a part of his rule book and we don't understand it. But the moment you understand it in the right way, then you are seeing that he is following it. He cannot break any rule, and this will be a very important aspect when it comes to Brahma Sutra. These are very clearly, because we will bring a lot of dosha to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan cannot have any dosha. The concept of Bhagavan is there is no dosha. Okay. Today, whatever we see in this material world, any system created by human beings, we see there are either exceptions to it, there are some flaws to it, there are someone who has to change it time to time. This cannot be applied to Bhagavan. He has made the system which is time immemorial, will be there across yugas, across all the kalas. Okay, and he will be a part of it. He will follow it to the end, and he will ensure others will also follow it. And that is where his job of operation comes into picture. Okay, you can't sit outside the car and drive the car. And because I am the driver of the car, I cannot say that the rules of the car is not applicable to me or the rules of the traffic is not applicable to me. If I am inside, I have to follow the rule, even though I have made the rule. Are you able to get that? That is the job of Bhagavan. So in all the other religions, Bhagavan or that Ishvara is someone outside and we are different. Only when we see that he is like us, a part of it, you will be able to equate later on that I am him. Otherwise it will be very difficult. He is never accessible person. He is always somewhere dur, kidhar to bhi baitha hai, wo Kailash mein baitha hai. Nahi. And this is where that he says, Loka Maheshwaram, I am the Maheshwara who created the Loka. Lokyate eva Lokaha. All are part of the Loka. So equally true is you have the ability, I have the ability, all will follow the same. Okay. My job is sitting at the back and seeing whether it is happening or not. Your job is actively doing it. I am not visible, but you are visible. But I am doing it through you. You are not going to do anything which is not a part of my rule. You cannot do it because that is not accessible to you. Clear? So look, and once you understand this clearly, asammudaha samartyeshu sarva papaih pramuchyate. No papa will be there. Why? Ahankara itself is not there. Karma is not there. Kartrutva bhavana is not there. Then where is the question of karma phala? Are you able to get that? So when you say that I am, again, the more and more we say like this, fatalism should not sit in your mind. Huh? Please understand this. Bhagavan is getting done, is doing it through me the moment we say, I am nothing. एक पत्ता भी उसके सिवा नहीं हिलते. All the dialogue we will say. No. You have, that is why the first part is already told that you have a very clear responsibility of your purushartha. You have to do it. Bhagavan will ensure that in the macro system, it will take its own proper way. Micro, I have to have a purushartha. And whatever in my purushartha I think or do will be within the framework of Bhagavan only. It cannot be outside that. Are you able to get that? So both are there. It is not fatalism. Understanding his system, respecting his system, and aligning ourselves to that system is Purushartha. Clear? And the moment we don't do that, he will align it. He will bring it back. That is his job, to bring that stability back. Simple. You mess up something, he will change the temperatures. Think. You will not know what you are doing. Only cumulatively over a period of time we see that, oh my God, we have done such a lot of things. The temperatures have started. The ice peaks have started melting. Suddenly the water levels have started going up. So he has his own ways to manage and bring it back. That it does not look whether human beings are going to be affected or animals are going to be affected. No. Getting back the stability of the system is his job. Okay. So the moment we see, that is why in the 4th chapter it has been bought as a yajna spirit. We are all a part of that big system. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyadanna sambhavaha yajnat bhavati parjanyaha yajna karma samudbhavaha. That macro system is a cumulative of these micro systems which are working. So micro system messes up, macro system will mess up, then he will automatically, it is again the question of there is no he. If the water is here up and the water is here down, and if they are joined, what will happen? They will become equal. Which Bhagavan has bought that. That is what the rule is. Bhagavan has bought the rule of equal. That is his rule. You will say it is so normal. ऊपर है नीचे ही आएगा ना. You will never say नीचे से ऊपर जाएगा. नीचे से ऊपर जाना is not a part of Bhagavan's rule now. उसके लिए you need a pump or something. Then you will accept it. Right? So what is happening in the macro system, if we are able to align it, then you are in sync. You know this electric and magnetic field, electromagnetic field, when everything is distorted, you don't get benefit. But the moment all the electric and magnetic field are aligned, you see that it starts working properly. So that overall field is Bhagavan. We are individual which have to align to it. If we are distorted, he will ensure that it is aligned. He'll bring it to an alignment. When and how, we don't know. We have to wait and watch. It may be in our lifetime or later on, because we don't know that. But it will happen. Is it clear? So he is a part of the system, he will still be there. So which means if there is a deluge, भगवान का नाश होता है, हमारा सबका नाश हुआ, करेक्ट? प्रलय में भगवान का नाश हुआ. This is where the point is. So he is beyond all that, but he will make it happen. My creation is all going. Arey Baba, that water coming in deluge is also a part of my creation only. It is no different creation. Are you able to understand that? So for Bhagavan, it is one entity. For us, we look at it separately. A pain at this finger versus a pain at this finger, is it different for you? Is it different for you? A pain is a pain, right? But for each of the finger, it can be different. They don't understand, but entirety, when you see, it is the same pain. Same way, anything happening in this cosmos is happening to Bhagavan. Is that one body, Virat Rupaha, and that Virat Rupa is what he is bringing here. Okay, what is Virat and what is Vishwarupa? What is Virat? Swarupa? Virat. What is Virat? Yeah, you are giving names, but what is Virat? Vishwa, Virat. Taijasa, Hiranyagarbha. Prajna, Ishvara. Vyashti, Sthula Sharira. Samashti, Sthula Sharira. Vyashti, Sukshma Sharira. Samashti, Sukshma Sharira. Abhimani Atma. Vyashti, Karana Sharira. Samashti Karana Sharira. Abhimani Atma. Okay. So we are Vishwa. He is Virat. Are you able to connect now? Can Virat be outside Vishwa? Cumulative of Vishwa is Virat. Yes or no? If I take so much of sodium chloride, all the atoms of sodium plus all the atoms of chlorine together, that sodium chloride is each are Vishwa. Together you will call it as sodium chloride. 100 grams of sodium chloride. How many millions of molecules of sodium chloride are there? That is Virat. This is Vishwa. Are you able to get that? In a very simplified way. But then if you look at a complex, many such molecules put together, because I have a finger, I have a hand, I have a leg, I have a head, I have all these things, and all this put together is one. That is why when we see that Bhagavan has Bhuf Padau Yasya Nabhihi Viyatasu Anilaha Chandra Suryo Chanetre Bhuhu Padau. Now you imagine that. That is Virat Swarupa. Are you able to get this? And in that Virat Swarupa, we are all small, which are present in that only. Bhuf Pado, we are a part in the Bhu. So we are part of the Pado. Correct na? Chandra Suryo Chanetre, they are the part of ice. Like that we have to imagine. Clear? So Loka Maheshwaram is that. Okay? And once we see that, Sarva Papa if Pramuchate, because there is nothing called Ahankara which will come now. There is no Kartritva. There is no Karma Phala. Where is the question of Papa there or Punya? Both are not there. Okay? Right. Then he comes to say that all the internal aspects of every human being is coming from me and is me. Buddhihi, Jnanam, Asammohaha, Kshama, Satyam, Damaha, Shamaha, Sukham, Dukkham, Bhavaha, Abhavaha, Bhayam, Cha, Abhayam, then Ahimsa, Samata, Tushtihi, Tapaha, Danam, Yashaha, Ayashaha, Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam Matta Eva Pratagvidhaha. Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam. All this Bhava and Bhutanam. Bhavi का मतलब क्या है? भावी. हिंदी में भावी. Bhava. It comes from Bhava. Bhuta, who is there? Bhavi, future, who will come. Correct? So, Bhava Bhutanam, one who is present, who is already was there in the past and who will come in the future. Matta eva. It's only me. Pritag vidaha. You make very clearly know this. Don't have any doubt, because I have told asammudaha. You are asammudaha. If you have a doubt, then you are sammudaha, not asammudaha. Is it clear? So, all these things which are my inner qualities which you experience, my anger, start calling it that way. How do you see it? My buddhi, my jnanam, my sammoha, desires, my kshama, my satyam, all this which has been there in me, which is currently there in me, which will come in me, is all Bhagavan only. Now you will not have a problem, na? If you think that, simple. Dukkham. The moment you say my dukkham, you have a problem. If you say my dukkham is Bhagavan only, then you don't have a problem. No? My dukkham is Bhagavan only, then where is the problem? Why should you like it or not like it or have any different attachment to it, connection to it? Are you able to get? So, irrespective of good or bad, whatever is good, which means what? I am that Chetanatvam which is manifesting in all your inner antahkarana fully. Let it be your karmendriyas, jnanendriyas, chatvari antahkaranani, everything is because of me which is there. Otherwise, it is not there. The moment that Bhagavan is not there in it, we are Ram Nam there. Only when he is there, that's what we call Atma, then everything is functioning. Okay. So that very, I don't know whether the story you'll remember, when, what is his name? Krishna's, I think Sanjay, no. One person, I don't remember who it is. He asked Krishna, you are so dear to this Pandavas. You have at all times told that they are my brothers, they are my friends, they are very dear to me. Everything you have always been telling, and we know it. You are to a certain extent partial also to them. We know it. But when this Yudhishthira was playing this dice game, where were you? Why didn't you go and stop him? Do you feel you have done your job properly? Do you feel that you have been truthful to yourself? Yes? Sorry? Yeah, please come. You need this class? Huh? Hey, please come in. आप अंदर आइए. नहीं आप अंदर आइए ना. नहीं. She's come for Bhagavad Gita. She's come for. आप अंदर आइए. आप अंदर आइए. ये जो है मीनिंग का क्लासेस चालू है. बच्चे लोग का अगर चैंटिंग करना है तो संडे को सुबह 10 बजे को ऑनलाइन में रहेगा. मुझे मैसेज कीजिए, मैं आपको देता. ठीक है? अगर बैठना है बैठिए, जाना है जा सकते. Okay, so whenever he said that, what do you do? Why have you not even thought about it? As any other person, isn't your duty when you say Suhran Mitra Yudha Sitaha? Suhrat means what? They are no more Mitra, they are your Suhrat, right? Why you did not go? Don't you feel it was your duty to go and stop that Yudhishthira? He said, I am always there and I was always there. I was witnessing everything. But I was told not to come there. I said, what? Yes. Yudhishthira very clearly thought in his mind, anyone inside this room is okay except Krishna. I can't face it. Because I know what I am doing is wrong. That guilt is there. So except Krishna, anyone can be in the room. So I was standing at the door, seeing everything. You mean to say if you tell that Krishna should not be therein, where is that consciousness? How can you keep me away and wish that things will happen? Are you able to understand? This is exactly. So whatever you do, your that consciousness is there. That is that Ishvara. That Ishvara is there in everything what you do internally. You cannot say no, ये चीज, this is bad. भगवान को मालूम नहीं पड़ना है. How is it possible? This is bad, this is good. Only good things for Bhagavan. How is it possible? Think, are you logical or highly illogical? If you are doing something and if it is bad for you, it is bad for Bhagavan, it is bad for everyone, so it is bad. The point is that even if it is bad, as the light comes and falls there, Bhagavan is also there. If it is good, he is there. So this good and bad are in our mind. But whatever has to happen is happening. That is where Bhagavan is there. Are you able to get that? So that ahankara moving will go off slowly by this. At the same time, it should not be misunderstood that what can I do? My sukham is Bhagavan, my dukkham is Bhagavan, I can't do anything, let it keep coming, I will keep on feeling bad because Bhagavan is there. No. We have to go beyond all this. That buddhi is working because of consciousness. The jnanam is working because of consciousness. Sammoha, asammoha, whatever is working because of consciousness. My mind, buddhi, everything is working, thought is working. So, what is changing the thought? What is not changing? The consciousness, satta, on which the thought is moving. So, what is the job? Go beyond the consciousness, beyond the thoughts to the satta. Go beyond all this to the satta. For that you have to accept that the satta is there in each. Then only you can go there. If you say only buddhi, only jnanam is there and satta is not there, then the question will come, ye sab chala gaya, to bacha kidhar hai? Like in Viveka Chudamani, the student asks, if I have removed all the Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, my Vijnanamaya Kosha, my buddhi has also gone, then you are telling that those people who have understood the Atma which is beyond all this kosha, they are in Nitya Sukham. What entity you are referring when the buddhi itself is not there? When this Ananda, nothing is there, what are you referring that it is there? Is it like an emperor's new clothes? Kuch nahi hai to hai bata rahe ho kya? What are you trying to tell? Okay, then you see that the buddhi is working now only as an instrument, because without buddhi, no knowledge will also work. So you need the instrument for the knowledge, but the question is it bound by the buddhi? Answer is no. Is it attached to the buddhi? Answer is no. So knowing, using the instrument, for example, I take a vehicle, I go from one place to the other, then I drop the vehicle. After that, what do? I stand on the ground. So what happened? Ground is not there. Vehicle has gone. What happened? You are in the ground now. Suppose you say, no, I should not, because I should be out of everything, right? Then I jump. Air is not there in the space. So that thought is meaningless. So the point is, you need an instrument to move ahead. Even after that, for transacting, you need the instrument, but you should not get bound by the instrument. Is it clear? So these instruments through which all these buddhi, jnanam, masammoha, shama, satyam, dama, shama, beyond that this Atma is there. It is only by the blessing of this Atma all these are working, and various instruments are giving you all this. So don't get hooked on to this. Go beyond it. That is the meaning here. By telling that I am there in all this. Is it clear? Right? Then ahimsa samsay bhavanti bhava bhutanam matta eva. Now, which means that I am only there in all this. What does it mean? Ahameva shashvatam. The others are fleeting changes which is happening on me. On that screen, picture aate ja raha hai, change hote ja raha hai. Either it is a buddhi or it is a jnanam, but that screen is me, which never changes, that is never born, will never die, is always constant. Is it clear? Matta eva pratagvida. So after going through the inner world, now Krishna comes out to the outer world to show Bhagavan is the only person, only thing, or Brahman is the only thing which has got manifested to the whole cosmos. Is it clear? In my inner world, he said the Atma is the only thing which is a substratum on which all this game is happening. You see it this way, with every ornament, see the gold. The moment you have ornament drishti, the gold drishti reduces. The moment you have gold drishti, the ornament will be visible to you but will not impact you. So go from ornament drishti to gold drishti and be there. Continue transacting with ornament in the inner world. Same thing, do it with the outer world. For that you have to now accept that outer world is Brahman. The same who is there in the inner world is there in the outer world. Okay. For that he says, the next one, Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatvaro Manavastatha Madbhava Manasa Jataha Yesham Loka Imah Prajaha Maharshayah Sapta Purve Chatvaraha Manavaha Tatha Mat Bhavaha Manasaha Jataha Yesham Loke Imaha Prajaha. All Bahuvachanam. Okay, except Maharshaya is Bahuvachanam. All Chatvaraha Nitya Bahuvachanam. Do you have Ekavachanam in Chatvara? What is Chatvara? Can you have Ekavachanam in Chatvara? Dvivachanam in Chatvara? So Chatvara is Nitya Bahuvachanam. Okay. Purve Sapta Maharshayah Tatha Chatvaraha Manavaha Mat Bhavaha Manasa Jataha Yesham Loke Imah Prajaha. If you have to tell to a small child that Bhagavan is there in all of us, and if you have to tell it in a story form, what will you tell? How will you teach a small child that Bhagavan is there in all of us? That is what we have been doing till now. Nothing new. I am asking you all again what we have been doing till now. How will you teach a small child that God is there in you? If you tell God is there in you, you say where? Then why this problem is there, that problem is there? So you have no answer. Then बहुत टेंशन वाला क्वेश्चन पूछ दिया मैंने लगता है. I thought it was a very simple one. I will ask the child, you tell me when no one was there, who was there? Child has to tell Bhagavan is there. Huh? We'll have to tell, no one was there, then who was there? Bhagavan. Then what happened? Bhagavan met the first person. That first person met the second person. Like that karte karte, I have come, you have come. So who made us? Simple. Very difficult. Correct? So this is exactly the same way. He says, Purve बहुत पहला. सप्त महर्षयः. Who are Sapta Maharshayah? Who are the 7 rishis? चार धक्का मार के हो गया, बाकी 3 आने वाले कि नहीं मालूम नहीं. 6 तक आएगा, 7वां याद नहीं आएगा. That is why our earlier people have already given all this in a very simple way. Atri Bhrigu Kutsa Vasishta Gautama Kashyapa Angirasa Rishayah Gayatri Ushtik Brigati Pankti Trishtup Jagati Chandagamsi. Who are the Devatas? Seven Devatas. नहीं. This comes in daily Sandhya Vandana. It's a part of the daily Sandhya Vandana. नहीं. तो आयात प्रति अनुवाकस्य वामदेव ऋषि अनुष्टुप छंदः गायत्री देवता. No, this what is the starting? ऋषि छंदस दे. अत्रि भृगु कुत्स वसिष्ठ गौतम काश्यप आंगीरस ऋषयः गायत्री उष्टिक अनुष्टुप बृहति पंक्ति त्रिष्टुप जगति छंदागंसी अग्नि वायु अर्क वागीश वरुण इंद्र विश्वे देवाः देवता. ऋषि छंदस देवता. It is there. So you don't have to think. It will just come. Like that it is taught. Okay. So Atri, Bhrigu, Kutsa, Vasishtha, Gautama, Kashyapa, Angirasa. How did these 7 rishis come? So there is a story behind that. Before that, Chatvari Manavaha came. Okay, Chatvaraha Manavaha came. So the Chatvarik Manavaha will be Maharshayatha. What? Sanakaha, Sanantaha, Sanatanaha, Sanatkumaraha. Okay. So what happened was, first, if you look at the Saguna form, Mahavishnu was there. From Mahavishnu's Nabhi, Brahmaji comes out. Brahmaji doesn't have parents. Right from Vishnu's Nabhi, Brahmaji comes. Brahmaji in Dhyana got all the knowledge from Vishnu. Now it has to get propagated. So he did tapas and he got 4 Manasa Putras. They are not born out of the normal way. Manasa Putras, 4 of them were born, 4 of them came. Sanat Kumara, Sanat Sujata, I think, and one more is there. Sanandana. Different names are given, but they are all there. They are 4. They are called Chatvara Manasaha. Saptarishaya Chatvaro Manavaha. These 4 had been taught all this and asked to propagate. And what these people did, they sat and did only tapasya. They chose Nivritti Marga to do tapasya and did not bother about Pravritti Marga at all. So Brahmaji actually got fed up. He said, ये चार को तैयार करके इन लोग और आगे बढ़ाना चाहिए, ये बैठ के खाली तपस्या कर रहे, there is no use of them to the world. इन लोग ऐसा ही रहने दो. Again he created 7 rishis. What is the difference between those 4 and these 7? Those 4 chose Nivritti Marga, Jnana Marga, and these 7 were into Pravritti Marga or Karma Samuchaya Upasana followed by Jnana. So all these 7 rishis had wife, had children, and the Pravritti started. Okay, Atri, Bhrigu, Kutsa, Vasishta, none of them are sannyasis. These people are sannyasis. They did not go ahead at all. And hence, apart from these 4 Manasaputras, 7 Manasaputras, Bhagavan had. Brahmaji had. Okay. And so he said that these 7, from there, we are the progeny of these 7. Okay. And that is how that Gotra system, everything starts. And then all mix up, everything happens and then keeps on becoming big. Bada hote ja raha hai. So which means that Bhagavan's Amsha through Brahmaji coming to Sanakadi Rishis, from there coming to 7 Maharshis, from 7 Maharshis coming down till us. Are you able to get this? Now the question will come, what happens after this? Whether it will continue, not continue, I have no idea. If human beings go off, then what will happen? So he answers that. He says, Maharshaya Saptapurve Chatvaro Manavastata. This is all back. Okay. One minute, huh? This Chatvaraha Maharshayaha Sapta Maharshayaha. Sorry. Chatvara Maharshayaha Sapta Maharshayaha. So for Maharshayaha, the Sapta and Chatvara is there, not Manava. Manava has not yet come. Keep this Manavastata, keep the Manava out. Till now what I said was Sapta Maharshayaha Chatvara Maharshaya. First Chatvara Maharshaya, then Sapta Maharshaya. Correct? And that's how it goes on. Then what happened? When that continuously, that generation after generation came, then Manvantaras came. Manvantaras. Because when you look at Brahmaji's one life, one Ahoratra, one day and one night, like that for 100 years. Brahmaji's day and night, 150 years of day and 50 years of, like, if it gets over, this Brahmaji will go off. Some other Brahmaji will come. In between, many Chatur Yugas will happen. One Chatur Yuga is Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. And these have the proportion of 1:2:3:4. Like that, 43 lakh years, one Chatur Yuga. Like that, so many yugas have to go. And this total life of Brahmaji is divided into 28, which means 14 for day and the same 14 for night. Okay, the 14 for day is Actually, we are in the 7th Manvantara now. We are in the 7th. Out of the 28, we are in the 7th. Saptame Vaivasvata Manvantare. Vivaswan is the person who is in charge. Vivaswan Manu is in charge of the 7th one. Okay. So like that, 14 Manvantaras, Manus have been there who will take care of each Manvantara. So who are the 14 Manus? If you want, you can write the name. They preside over. Okay. So 71 Chatur Yugas, 14 Manus are there. And they are Swayambhuva Manu, Swarojisha Manu, Uttama Manu, Tamasa Manu, Raivata Manu, Chakshushakhya Manu, Vaivasvata Manu. 7. Swayambhuva, Sarojisha, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chakshushakhya, Vaivasvata. Okay. Then balance 7 are there who are yet to come. There are going to be 7 more Chatur Yugas which will come. Then Brahmaji's one day gets over. Then these 14 will take care of one night. ऐसा चल रहा है ये, ठीक है. So who are the 7? Savarni, Daksha Savarni, Brahma Savarni, Dharma Savarni, Rudra Savarni, Deva Savarni, Indra Savarni. They are the 14 now. So these 14 are Manasa Putras of Bhagavad, who are supposed to take care of each of these Chatur Yugas. छोड़ दो कैलकुलेशन. What does it short? It means स्टार्टिंग से जो आया है अभी तक और आगे जो भी आने वाला है, till this Brahma ji goes, and the next Brahma ji who is going to come again from me, all these Madbhava Manasa Jataha Yesham Loka Imaf Prajaha. They are all my children. I am there in them. Madbhava, Bhu, to become. Madbhava, from me they have come. Manasa Jataha, their all minds are from me. Esham Lokaha, all the people, all the beings, all the things which are there. Imaf Prajaha, Madbhavaha, everything is from me. What does it mean? I am in everything. So no one is left out. नख शिखांतम बोल दिया तो सब आ गया. वैसा स्टार्टिंग से लेके एंड तक और लूप में डाल दिया तो आप बोलते रहो, सब में मैं हूं. एंड इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, असम्मूढ़. इज इट क्लियर? क्योंकि हम बोलते हैं ना अभी कलयुग आ गया है. वेयर इज दिस गॉड? उसे दिखता है कि नहीं? अगर वो नहीं देखा तो कलयुग नहीं आता था. अगर आ रहा है तो इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ हिज सृष्टि. द क्वेश्चन इज, am I accepting it or not? I am not accepting it because of my ego. My ego, I am not accepting the Kali Yuga. I didn't say that we have to become a part of the Kali Yuga, but that shouldn't impact us and we should continue the dharma. But that is how it will happen. और ये भी कली का कौन सा चरण चालू है? वी आर इन द 1/4 पोर्शन ऑफ इट. 3/4 इज येट टू कम. अभी अगर हम बोला ये कलयुग है, बाप रे कलयुग आ गया, तो इफ यू आर समवेयर सिटिंग, लेट्स इमेजिन वी ऑल डिडंट गेट मोक्षा, वी आर गोइंग टू कम अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन. समवेयर वी आर गोइंग टू सिट इन द लास्ट पोर्शन ऑफ कलयुग. व्हाट विल वी से? We will call this as Satyuga. Today where we are sitting, we will call it as Satyuga. Because we will not even have a thought process what was Satyuga then. actual Satyuga. Are you able to get that? So they are all relative, ephemeral, they keep on changing. And he is a part of that change. It helps us to accept change very easily. You don't get hooked on to it. The moment this is a thought process, चलता है, चलते रहेगा, ये सब चलते रहेगा. That should not impact me. I should be focused on what I have to do and keep doing it. Is it clear? So to get that, he has bought that concept that I am there in everything first. In my inner world I am there. In your external world also I am there. Beyond time I am there, and it will be there. So completely, if you look at all this, it is talking of Ajam, Anadim, Anantam, Aham Eva Asmi. Is it clear? Okay. Etam vibhuti yogancha mama yo vetti tattvataha sovikambena yogena yujyate natra samshayaha etam vibhutim yogam cha mama yaha vetti tattvataha saha avikampena yogena yujyate na atra samshayaha. Okay. So, yaha mama etam vibhutim yogancha tattvataha vetti. Okay. Saha avikampena yogena yujyate atra na samshayaha. So there is a promissory note given by Bhagavad. Yaha, that person, mama, my, etam vibhutim yogancha tattvataha vetti. Okay. What is vetti? Comes from the dhatu called vid. Vetti. Past participle it is. Okay. Yaha vetti, one who understands. Understands how? Tattvataha vetti. Tattva is what? What is tattva? Tattva bodhaha. What is tattva?
It's actually
what is it? That absolute truth. That absolute truth. Correct? Tattvataha is one who understands that absolutely as the absolute truth. Tattva, tattvataha. Kanta, kantastha. That who, not any other vetti, who understands in the absolutely true way the right knowledge. Yaha vetti. What? Mama etam vibhutim. Who understands it properly. If you have misunderstood it, you are not a part of it. He is making it very clear. Who has rightly understood absolutely the absolute truth. As what? Mama etam vibhutim yoga. So this is a technical word. Vibhuti comes from which Kriya pada? Bhusattaya. Correct? So V plus bhuti. Bhu means satta. Vibhuti means what? Visheshena bhuti. Okay. Now when you see Vishesha, bhuti is that which is manifested. Okay. When you add V to it, that which is supremely manifested. Okay. What do you mean by supremely manifested? Now I'll give you an example and you will tell me. I have a orange. Then I take this orange, remove the juice and give you 1/4 coming from this one orange, the juice. Then I dry this juice to remove the water without hampering any of the nutrient and make it into a half teaspoon of that orange stuff. What is the difference between this orange and that spoon of orange extract? It is the satta of this orange. Yes or no? Sat jo bolte hain, it's the satta of this orange. Is it the Visheshena satta it is? You can't do further anything out of it now. If you do anything, you are distorting it now. Are you able to get that? So when you say Vibhuti, Visheshena satta of whatever is manifested is what? Ishvara. So Ishvara is the Vishesha Satta of whatever is manifested. Are you able to get Vibhuti? And that which is in potential, not yet manifested, is called Yoga. Who is the Satta there? Whatever is not manifested, who is the Satta there? Any doubt? If the seed is manifesting into tree, who is present in that seed? In the seed form? Ishvara. So I am that Vishesha Satta Vibhuti in the manifested and in the potential which is going to be manifested, or that which is being manifested gone to potential. Doesn't matter, because here it comes, it is not time dependent. At a given time there is something which is manifested, something which is potential. As you change the time, something is manifested, something is potential. In both I am the Satta. I am that Satta Tattvataha. Tattvataha Vibhutincha Yogancha Eta Tattvataha Aham Asmi. Yaha Veti. One who understands this. Are you able to get this? Is it getting confused? In simple words, that which is manifested and that which is not yet manifested in potential form, I am the substance of all that. Or everything is coming from me, arising out of me. I am that substance. Okay. Don't go to Advaita still. Go to Vishishta Advaita, that I am there in each of them. That means every entity is there. I am that Nimitta Karanam in all the Upadana Parinami Karanam. Technical words now. Are you able to get that? Ahameva Nimitta Karanam in all the Upadani Parinami Karanam. That Ahameva Nimitta Karanam, which is manifested and which is yet to manifest. And once you understand this, Tattvataha Yaha Veti. That person. Is it clear? saha avikampena yogena yujyate. Yuj dhatu. What is yuj dhatu? What is the meaning? Yujyate yogena. Yogena is what? That yoga. See, the earlier yogam and this yogena has two different meanings. The yogam word is talking about potential universe. And yogena is what? This yogena means what?
Jnana yoga.
Tattvataha jnana yogena saha yujyate. No, with this knowledge, who is connected? Okay, this yogena is jnana yogena. Which jnana yoga? Eta mama vibhutincha yogancha vetti tattvataha. That jnana yogena. Yujyate, joined. How joined? Not just when I am sitting and doing dhyanam. Nitya, at all times. Avikampena. See how many adjectives he is giving now. What is vikampa? Shaky. What is avikampa?
Stable.
Firm. Avikampena yogena saha yujyate atra na samshayaha. Without any doubt. So, he who really knows the vibhuti and yoga, he alone is blessed with this unshaken, firm knowledge and will be with this knowledge at all times. What did Bhagavan do here? What is the statement meaning? That person who understands my vibhuti and yogam, that person tattvataha knowledge avikampena yogena, being joined with that knowledge without any doubt, unshaken knowledge of mine will be blessed. Atra na samshayaha, I will do it. The person who sees my vibhuti and yoga, to that person, that unshaken knowledge to be connected at all times will be blessed by me, and you should not have any doubt on that. So it's a promissory note. What does this statement mean? Did we understand this? What was the earlier statement? Maharshaya saptapurve chatvaro vanavastata madbhava manajataha yesham loka imah praja. That means I am there in and through, right from the start till the end. If you consider there is a start and end. Otherwise I am there at all times. I am only there. Okay? But I am manifested as everyone which you see all separately. Chatvaraha, all the 14 Manus or whomever you see it, I am manifesting through them. Then he says, this vibhuti and yogam, that is that knowledge that I am there in all the manifested and will be there in what is going to get manifested in the potential form today, if that is known and that is how your connection is about, or knowledge is about me, be sure you will be blessed with tattvataha avikampena yogena yujyate. You will be blessed with that jnanam, and you will be with it at all times, which is unshaken, and have no doubts about it.
He's guaranteeing moksha.
Guaranteeing moksha, or guaranteeing what? He is guaranteeing jnanam. What is that jnanam? Which is going to come in the next Shatkam. Are you able to get that? So here, because it is Vishwarupa Darshanam, it is the Vibhuti Darshanam, you are still seeing all separately, but there is an underlying thread. Sutra Iva Mani Ganaha you are seeing. Later on, if you are very sure that you understand there is a sutra and there are manis, in every mani is connected to the sutra, I will show you removing the mani, only the sutra. And that will be an unshaken knowledge which I give you a promise. What is the phalam of this? Vibhuti Yoga? Jnana Yoga. This is giving Jnana Yogyata here. And not just Jnanam, Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam, because it's unshaken knowledge. Are you able to get? Which means, if you have doubt, who will be the teacher? Bhagavan's job, not your job. Who will come and give me Jnanam? Bhagavan's job, not your job. Are you able to get that? You believe, you be with that Shraddha that Bhagavan will bring. So all the things which are required for the Jnanam, it becomes his responsibility. He says, don't doubt it. Okay. So it is like there was a person who wanted to check genuinely. He was convinced that at all times he has got only Bhagavan thought. Okay. To know whether it is there, he called his few disciples and he asked them to give a particular herb. That herb will take you to a trance, which means you are no more in control of your actions, words, thoughts. And then he said, whatever I am saying at that time, you note it. And a full Bhagavad's kriti was there of so many shlokas which was just coming out and out. So even at a subconscious state, only that is there, nothing else is there. Are you able to get that? That is the level of preparing oneself, is what we are talking of. That is why he says, so vikampena yogena, avikampena yogena. That means Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Avasthasu Sputadara, same. It won't differ there. Okay. He is called Apaya Dikshidhar. He was Apaya Dikshidhar. He made a kriti. And that was called Sanchara or some name, because he was in that trance and he said there is a name also given to it that way only. That is kriti came in that time. So that is what the name was also given to it. So that is the level that no other thought should also be there. And that is training. That will come by sadhana only. That will come by doing. It will not come by theory. It will not come by knowing all the meanings. Let's be clear. By doing it and getting. एक एक कण गुलाब जामुन में वो पाक अंदर जाना बनता है. Whichever portion you bite, that sweetness should come out equally. समझ में आ रहा है? That's what we are referring to. Okay. So vikampena yogena Yujyate na atra samshayah. I will ensure you will get jnanam and moksha. Okay. Aham sarvasya prabhavah mattas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaah. So he clarifies. Aham sarvasya prabhavah. Okay. How am I present now? We have already gone and told this earlier, but he is telling it now only. Prabhavah mattas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaah. The very simple one. Sarvasya prabhavaha aham asmi. What is prabhavaha? Prabhu. What is Prabhu?
Overlordship.
And the source, overlordship. Sarvasya prabhava. I am there in every person has that source, overlordship. Mattas sarvam pravartate. From me only everything comes. Okay. If the sun is getting effulgence, it is coming from me. If the stars are shining, it is coming from me. If the night is getting darkness, it is coming from me. If the snow is getting that form, it is coming from me. Nowhere else. Okay. Iti matva bhajante. With this as the very single thought in the mind, bhajante. Pray to me, submit to me. Okay. Iti matva bhajan buddha bhava samanvitaha mam bhajante. Okay. Buddha, wise people, bhava samanvitaha, who are completely endowed with shraddha and bhakti, devotion, bhajante mam, they worship me. I being the only source of everything, and everything comes from me. I am the illuminator of everything. Everything gets illuminated because of me. Knowing this, wise people, endowed with a lot of devotion, they worship me. Okay. Macchitta madgata pranaha bodhayantah parasparam kathayantascha man nityam Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. All this from 3rd to 11 is completely this Virat Swarupa Drishti. Everywhere see me only. Virat Swarupa Drishti, this is comes only here. Next is Vishwarupa. Here Virat Swarupa Drishti very clearly right from the 3rd to the 11th he is giving in each loka the same thing comes. Look at me like this, look at me like that, and with this mindset do these things. I ensure this will happen to you. Okay, so बोलते हैं ना अनेक में एक. See that ek in that anek. Don't dissolve that anek into ek. No, see all the anek, but in that anek see that ek drishti in it. The complete Rudram is that way. Complete Rudram is this darshanam only. Namo Hiranyabhave Senanye Disham Chapataye Namaha. All are Namaha. I worship to you. How? Hiranyabhave Senanye Disham. Those fighters who are strong in all the direction, I see you as Bhagavan. In them I see you as Bhagavan. Okay. Namo Hiranyabhave Senanye Dishan Chapataye Namaha. Namo Vrikshebhyo Harikeshebhyah Pashunam Pataye Namaha. Vrikshebhyah. What is Vrikshebhyah? Trees. Harikeshebhyaha. Green hair means what? Leaves. Pashunam pataye namaha. I see you as Pashupati. Okay. Namas saspinjara yatvishi mate pathinam pataye namaha. Saspinjara. Saspinjara means foliage. You know what is a foliage? जो नया लीफ आता है ना, सॉफ्ट और एकदम छोटा सा, वेरी, that is called saspinjara. Twishi mate, twigs in that big leaves. Pathinam pataye namaha. That who shows the path. You are that. Nama uccair ghoshaya krandayate pattinam pataye. Pati is different, patti is different. Uccair ghoshaya, those who are shouting. Akrandayate, you know that war cry is there. Hara Hara Mahadev, those who are Uccair Ghoshaya. Akrandayate, those who are killing, fighting. Pattinam, and who are putting people down, killing them. Pataye Namaha, I'm there. So nothing is left when that whole scenario is walking for a battle, and en route what all is seen, that all Bhagavan is seen. That is how that whole up to the 8th chapter, 2nd to the 8th chapter is actually related to war. Okay, I am with that tip, Tikshna Ishave, that sharp arrow, Tikshna Ishave, that through that which is going to pierce, I am there. So there is nothing called good, bad or anything. All drishti is that. You will still continue to do all the work. Are you able to see that? So that understanding these, I have a very clear, because that is where you are seeing Vishwarupa. Just simply sitting and saying, okay, Bhagavan is Vishwarupa is very theoretical. That Vishwarupa should be visible to everyone, not who is dropping all the work and sitting. Who is doing all the work at all moment is seeing this Bhagavan in all the activity. That is Vishwarupa. Okay. So it is not for a tapasvi who is sitting and no. Agar मैं चल रहा हूँ तो you say that please pardon me because I am keeping my foot on you, but I have to do it. Then the thought process is different. Action continues. Action continues. You are not going to stop walking. Okay. So that is how we are changing our thought. And with every moment of this activity, when the thought changes, that becomes a way of thinking. Then you only think that way. That means at every moment only that will be there. So that change has to be done. Is it clear? So, it says, Machitta Madgata Pranaha. What is Chitta? Chitta. Mat, from me. Your mind is coming from me. Madgata Pranaha. Chitta Prana is what together? What is Chitta and Prana together? What is Chitta? Mind. And Prana. What is Prana? What is Prana? When Chitta and Prana comes together, what happens? Chitta and Prana coming together, what happens?
Sukshma Sharira.
What of Sukshma Sharira? Indriyani cha pranaha militva yo bhavati. Tattva bodha. Karmendriyas? Open Tattva. What is Karmendriya definition? Chittavayava Chitkriya Shakhayorddvayi Shakti Moolaka. What are Karmendriyas? No, but Vak Panipada Payu Pasta Khet Karmendriyadi. What is Pranamaya Kosha? Pranamaya Kosha. Then Vak Samanomaya Kosha. What is Pranamaya Kosha? Vayavaha Vagindriya Panchakam. What is Vagindriya Panchakam? Karmendriya. Karmendriya Pranani Yo Militva Ya Bhavati Pranamaya Kosha. It is that is what Chitta Gata Pranaha. Are you able to get that? Chitta Bodhayantaha Manomaya Kosha. Are you able to get this? Different, see, words are different. Meaning is coming out that way only now. Mat Chitta Mat Gata Pranaha is Pranamaya Kosha or Karmendriyani. Correct? But Chittaha Bodhayantaha is Manomaya Kosha. It will be true for Vijnanamaya Kosha also. Parasparam, working together. That means all the Indriyas, all your koshas are coming from me. Kathayantascha mam nityam. Knowing this, one who keeps talking about my glory. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Don't say dushyanti, it is tushyanti. Tush dhatu means to be happy. Tush. Ramanti. Always joyful and happy. Okay. Why? Why joyful and happy? Contented, delighted. Why? Fixing the mind and senses on me and sharing the knowledge about me and speaking for me. Basically, from me only all the koshas are coming. Connecting that and then talking about my glory. Through that, Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Because Ahankara is not there now. Same logic. See, the same thing is being told in very, very different ways. If you look at from that fourth shloka to here, nothing new is told. You have to only decipher it and align it to get that same meaning. Same meaning told in different ways. Go to Gaurav, straight when you go, and inside that glass panes, what you see? One sugar in different form. Same thing. Correct na? Exactly doing the same thing. Right? So, Macchitta Madgata Pranaha Bodhayantah Parasparam Kathayantascha Man Nityam Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. That person will always be contented and will be delighted when they have fixed their mind and senses completely to me, and through all these koshas they are only connecting to me. That means the koshas do not exist. Because what is underlying these koshas are me. And through the koshas you are connecting to me. And you are singing the glory means what? You are always internally happy that I am able to connect in every aspect only to this. Tushyanticha ramanticha, there is nothing. Ha ha. Eureka, eureka. What does eureka mean? No answer. Correct? That is how it is. So, this is the Upanishad also talks about it the same way. When you are so in that delighted this, something will come out of your mouth which doesn't have a meaning. But it is expressing you at that time completely. Okay, so it is like Anandamaya. Iman lokan kamani kamarupyanu sancharan etat samagayan naste ha It has no meaning here, but it tells more than the meaning. Ahamannam, ahamannam, ahamannam. 3 times when you tell, that means you are completely emphasizing there is nothing other than that. Ahamannado, I am the food, I am the person eating the food, I am the person who is Aham, I am the food, I am the eater, and the eating process, I am the one which is being digested, everything you can, it's only me now. Are you able to get that? So there is no words to express it, but you can still express it that way. And that's where the Upanishad will take to a level, then after that leave you there. Ahamasmi prathamaja ratasya. The same. Ahamasmi prathamaja purvan devebhyo amritasya nabhahi. The same thing will come. Ahamasmi prathamaja ratasya purvan devebhyo amritasya nabhihi. Yo ma dadati sahi deva mavaha. Yo ma dadati sahi deva mavaha. See the difference in both. Same thing told her. That shows what is your mind at that time. Here it is like prose. Here it's not even poetry. It has gone beyond that. That I am fully into it. Are you able to get? So without telling, the best way to express is silence. Silence tells a lot which words cannot say. Mauna Vyakya tells a lot. Okay. So he says, Kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha. Nityam word is, what is nityam? At all times. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha nityam. Okay. Right. Then Tesha Maha. Okay. We have only one more, is there? We'll just complete this. It's just a very small one. Tesha mevanukampartam ahamajnana jantamaha nashayamyatma bhavastaha jnana deepena bhaswata. Now he opens that. Which one?
Tesham satata yuktanam.
Tesham satata yuktanam. Oh, okay. Tesham satata yuktanam. Oh, 2 are there. Then we'll do it next time. Okay. This is the 10th one, right? Yeah. Okay. 10 and 11, 2 are there. We'll do that next time. Otherwise, it will take time. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Tesham Satata Yuktanam Dadami Buddhi Yogantam. ಓಕೆ,
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.